And here we go. Hey, this is the first video of episode 2 of this. What's happened in the last week? It's been busy, but not with stuff. Just busy with work. Like doing uni work, and that's about it. Nothing really exciting. I had one day I was out the whole day. I went ice skating with friends from uni, then to a comedy show with them, and then I went home. Oh, sorry, I didn't go home. I went to a different group of friends' house for Crees before going clubbing, which that was nice. I have a mark on my hand from the ice skating because I fell and went, oh, ouch. That was fun. Would not like to go ice skating again. 3 times in my life is enough. Same with rollerblading and roller skating. Oh my god, I don't get it. You go in a loop. And then what else happened? Just doing uni work. I got script done. Almost caused me to have a mental breakdown. Got an email back from, I'm not sure when I emailed him, but I emailed this one guy who wrote a paper who was an author on a paper that I was reading about gravitational waves. And I had some questions. I replied, he answered them, asked if I had any more questions. I need to reply back. It's been like a week, and I really should have replied, but I hate emails. But he was so nice, and the email, it was so helpful. And then I also emailed one of my professors about another question relating to the papers. It was about pulsar timing. I emailed him, got an email back, also super nice. I need to reply to him as well. But it was super good, super awesome. And then, so I finished the script. Yay, mostly finished. Like, could do with a bit of editing, but yeah. And then I just need to film it with the other 2 people. That's the worst bit. I just rather do it on my own. I also need to help with the other half of the project because I've been focusing on just one half so far. I've been the only person focusing on that half, and then we have 3 people in the group, and somebody who's majoring in bio and physics, who's majoring in physics and astro. So because I'm majoring in physics and astro, I'm doing the astro half of it, and they're majoring in bio, so they're doing the bio half of it. And then I need to help them with that now. And the other person, who's a 4th year, we're 2 first years, he's a 4th year. Fuck all. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't even replied to the message I sent, being like, hey, just letting you know, we have to film this. And then, we have like a week, so we want to get it done earlier so I can edit it. So that's that done now. And then, what else is there? I did physics. I've read a lot of my physics textbook, like just this random physical one I have. It's not for uni, but it helps a shit ton because classical physics hasn't changed for about 400 years. So, it just uses slightly different notation at points, like torque. It uses capital gamma instead of the tau. But yeah, and I think, I don't know. I don't go back tomorrow because I don't have class in the morning, but I do have class Tuesday, and that's when I go back, and then it is 5 weeks, and then nothing. 5 weeks, and then swap back, and then 3 weeks of exams. I have my exam schedule. It's not the worst. Basically gives me 5 weeks of holidays, which is pretty good. Like just under 5 weeks holidays. That's pretty good. I'll definitely take that. And then semester 2, yay. But yeah, and my best friend got home yesterday from his trip. So that's good, and didn't think we'd be able to hang out because he's busy with stuff. But he was so jet lagged, he just needed to stay awake, so he messaged me, and we hung out for like 4 hours, which was fun. I missed him a lot. and now, I'm recording this on the way back from that because I was passing and I was like, yeah, I should record it because I'd have to go out and do it soon anyway, so I may as well now. I think that's mostly it. Yeah. Don't think I have too much else to say. I guess I'll see you next week. Yeah. I somehow got the first video up, and it's edited so shitty, which I love. Yeah. See you next week. Okay, here we are. First week back at uni after the midterm break. Now completed that. Woohoo. Busy. Fucking, oh my god, it was such a busy week, and it's not letting up. So I've literally like 10 minutes ago finished my assignment. It's just tired. But a lot of things happened. So Monday, didn't go in, didn't have to go in, didn't want to go in, didn't go in. I just did something else. I was probably doing an assignment, to be honest. I can't remember. It was too long ago. It was 6 days ago. But then Tuesday, went in, got my Monash hoodie for, can't see it, but it says advanced, no, it says, yeah, no, it says advanced science research on it, and it's a cool design, and I love it. It's awesome, and yeah. And then Wednesday, what happened Wednesday? Not much. Thursday, again, not much. Oh, Tuesday, I did actually get my physics test back, and it turns out I got 100%, which, what the fuck? So I got 100% in that, which is crazy to me because it's my grade in just so it's excluding the lab stuff, my grade in physics is 100% because there's this and another assessment, and then including the lab stuff, it drops down a bit more. The lab percentage is, I think I'm at 70%, around that. So yeah, it could be better. I need a 70%, but I'm like 69%. And then yeah, every day this week I've just been working on this fucking assignment, which is science communication, and I'd been writing the script, and I finished writing the script, and then I recorded, and then my group member recorded their part, and then I edited it, and woohoo, that's one half, because we also make an infographic. So then my group member was more handling the infographic. That's why I was doing like all the script writing and stuff for the video. Yeah, so he did that, and I went through it, and then I rewrote a lot of it, and I kind of redid most of it. That sounds like I did kind of take over the project a little, but he was fine with it, and we were still communicating throughout it of like, oh, I was just like, oh, well, we could change this and this, and then, yeah, so, yeah, and it did, I just finished, and I'm really happy with how the infographic turned out. Like, it looks so good now. But oh my gosh, my laptop was dying by the end of it. Like, it is overheating, it is broken. I need a new laptop so badly, but I cannot afford one. Like, oh my god. But I got it done, and having it done is so good. Oh my god. Now I've got to do my post-labs tonight for physics and astro, and it's like, oh, now I've also got to revise for my physics test, because I got to keep that 100 average in physics, which I probably won't. I'm so much worse at these topics that are coming up, so I'm like, oh no, but I did find my physics notes. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but I lost my physics notes for a time, and then I found them. It's like, yay, because I really didn't want to remake those. And then, one more thing that happened was yesterday, Funky Town Fish. Not just Funky, they're my favorite, so yeah. They're my favorite, but they were playing, so I won. But it was, there was, Rare Phenomenon. The Rare Phenomena were playing. They were fucking awesome. And I checked them out after on Spotify. And it's like, they were so good live, but I think their mixing is kind of shit. I don't like their songs when it's not live as much, but live they are fucking awesome. And then there was Funky Town Fish, who had a lot of technical difficulties this time around, but it was fun. And then it was Lapidus, who were playing. It was the launch of their new single, and they were awesome as always. They opened with "Welcome to Paradise." Oh, that was so good. And finally, the curse has been broken of whenever I go to a Funky Town Fish thing, I'm alone, because finally my friend was able to come. Granted, they did come like halfway through the thing because they were late because of election day. I'm like, yeah, Labour won. That's so good. I did for the election. I did earlier today. I recorded a cover of Urine Speaks Louder Than Words just for a break during my assignment. It's like, good song. You cannot hear my voice in it though. It's a really shitty cover. But I guess not being able to hear my voice is kind of like good because I have a shit voice. But like seeing those bands live, it just every time I see bands live, I'm like, oh, I want to play in a band so badly. And then like the person I went and saw them with, she played drums and she invited me back to hers after to go play shit with her because she also has some nice guitars and I can play them. But yeah, but I was like, oh, no, I got to do my assignment, and I did my assignment. But it's like so good actually being done with it though. Like I'm so happy about that. Is it perfect? No. Is it good enough? Yes. And then yeah, I think that's about it. I've got a lot of stuff coming up over the next few weeks as well. Physics test, math assignment, Mr. Burns. It's a production that one of my friends is performing in, and then some of my friends watch as well. And then some more shows as well because Dysfunction Junction playing, and then also Shakespeare the band is playing, and I've wanted to see them for a while, and I'm hopefully going to be able to go there. Could actually be Sunday, so the next time I record could be either right before I go or after I go, or I might record the Monday after because I probably get home late. But you know, yeah. So I think that's all there is to say. See you next week. Okay. Hey, I know that it's really dark. I just haven't been able to film it. I'm filming this on Tuesday. It's 6 p.m. And it's just daylight savings. Because when I started filming these, I'd film around 6:30 to 7, and then 6, and it's dark. But yeah, so you may not be able to see anything. You probably can't see anything. But I just need to record it because I'm not, going into Wednesday without recording. It's crazy. Tuesday's the latest I've recorded it. Sorry, but yeah, it's been busy. It's been a lot. What's happened? Last week had my test. That went all right. That's about it. I saw like in terms of uni stuff, just had my test. I got to see the production that my best friend was in. I saw it twice. He fucking killed it. He was definitely the highlight of the show. So good. and yeah, there couldn't have been a better role for him. And then I also saw, so that was Wednesday night and Saturday night I saw those, and Sunday night I went to see 4 bands play, and I saw it was Hypnotic State, and they were pretty good. Then there was Uneducated, and they were good, but the vibes were just a little bit off. I don't know what it was. And then there was Shakespeare, and I went to see Shakespeare. They were really good. They were really good. And then there was Magpie, who were probably the highlight of the night, because fucking, it was awesome. It was a really, I finally got to be in a mosh pit again after so long. Like, it was so good. I fucked my rib, but yeah, like, somebody literally picked me. Oh my god. Wow, we also, a lot of firsts in this video. I got a phone call, so I had to stop recording. But continuing, so yeah, Magpie, Hail of the Night, they were awesome. Yeah, mosh pit, that's where I was. Somebody literally picked me up and threw me back into the mosh pit. It was so fun. And yeah, but something was kind of off with most of them, apart from Hypnotic State. Was they all kind of had like kind of not the best band etiquette. Like they'd play their set, then they'd leave. They'd not watch the other bands beforehand, and not after. Like you know, as soon as they finished, they'd just kind of leave, and they wouldn't watch any of the other bands. And it was just kind of like icky, because it's like, just, you know, don't, if you're if you're playing a gig, then, like, you know, be respectful to the other bands that are playing too, you know. No, it's weird. So I probably won't see Shakespeare again. Maybe I will one more time, and if they still have that kind of like icky vibe, then probably not again. But yeah, I'll probably try and see Magpie again, because they were good, and they did seem better than Shakespeare in that regard. But yeah, aside from that, it was really good. And this Thursday, I'm seeing Dysfunction Junction live, most likely, and I'm excited for that, because I haven't seen them live in a while. And then on the Thursday after that, I'm seeing Funky Town Fish live again, which I cannot wait for, because it's going to be fun. Now, less fun things. Uni is stressful. Do it, I guess. I got a 4,000 word literature review due in a few weeks, and it's just so difficult to start on it and like do the research I need to do for it. Like, I've read so many scientific papers, and it's just painful. And then I have my maths project, which I'm actually getting done. That's not too bad. And my physics assignment, that's not too bad. We're just starting special relativity, which is awesome. Love special rel. Watch me eat those words in a couple weeks. But yeah, I've been helping a friend with their research for next semester, so they have to do a lot of pre-reading and understanding to be at the level they need to do research, and it's a maths thing, but it involves a double pendulum, and the way you do the equations of motion for a double pendulum is using a Lagrangian, and use the Euler-Lagrange equation, and you solve all of that. And I helped her with stuff, because it interests me as well, and I've done this stuff before. So I helped out, and then we both got stuck at a bit that was kind of really obvious. We just had to think of them as vectors and use the dot product. But yeah, it was really fun, and yeah. Then yeah, I think that's like mostly it. Is there anything else? Just got shit coming up. It's not super vibey. I need to do well, but it's stressful and hard. That is kind of it, though. I love seeing bands play. I really want to start a band or join a band, but I don't feel good enough. Like, I don't know, I upload shitty covers of songs on the YouTube channel where it just like I'm playing it like shittily. I'm not really, it's really simple songs as well. Like it's just folk punk, but like I can play better than that, and I know that. But it's just I don't know. Like it's always back and forth. Like some of the bands that played fucking I think it was Uneducated. They weren't like super good in terms of like guitar. Like I could play their parts. Same with Funky Town Fish. I love them. They're awesome. Their songwriting's great. But in terms of guitar, I could probably do that. I don't know. I haven't tried to learn the tabs because the tabs aren't available. I could do it by ear, but I'm not bothered. But yeah. Also, just I don't have like the money for like pedals and shit, and yeah, I kind of need pedals. To start a punk band, I also just like really insecure about that shit. Who knows? Oh, my boyfriend found the channel, so he's gonna be seeing this now. So hello, my love. You're seeing me just kind of vent my insecurities. We called last night. Yep. And I'm not sure if you'll remember that by the time I upload this, but yeah. Okay, I should probably get home now to eat dinner. So I will see you next week, Sunday. See me. I don't know. It's weird. Bye bye. Another week, another video. Here we are. It is like third. I have like 2 weeks to go in uni, of this semester. So for my current units, that's crazy. I only have 4 assignments left. 2 physics. One of them I'm mostly done with. The other one, it's a logbook. I've done all the. I'll get to that. Let's see. How was this week? This was up and down week, but it's ended on an up. I'm gonna go home and do more work, so it probably won't. But up and down week. I don't know. It's been a busy week. It's always a busy week. I got my second logbook back, and I went from a pass from the first one, so like the lowest grade you can get without failing, to a high distinction, which they say if it's a high distinction, it's good enough to be published. So like, thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. Like, that's so good. And then, what was the next thing? I'm really tired. Really, really tired. It's fucking... I really want to play Deltarune, but I don't have time. It's really annoying, but I just don't. and play it at some point. But what I do have time for is going to shows. Yay. That's been really good. I went to I talked about the Sunday one with those ones, then I saw yeah, that one, I talked about that. So the next one was Dysfunction Junction, and really good. Saw Dysfunction Junction, and I saw Angler. I didn't know that the lead singer of Dysfunction Junction is the lead guitarist in Angler. That was good. It was such a good night. Really good mosh pits, but I fucked my shoulder. Like, I think I almost dislocated it. It felt like it was about to be ripped out of its socket. Like, I felt it move out of it. And now it's just kind of like, ouch. Like, if I move it wrong, it's just ouch. But then, what else is there? I'm going to another show next Thursday, and there's 2 others that I could go to. I've got a friend's birthday on Wednesday, that I forgot about and just got reminded, so I need to put that in my calendar. I really want to start a band. Just, oh my god, it'd be so fun. Yeah. I don't know. What else? I think that's it for kind of outside of just uni stuff. There wasn't. Oh no, Friday night, I went out with a couple friends for a friend's birthday to the Longest Johns, and they were awesome. Not my typical vibe, but it was awesome. Bunch of sea shanties.
Well, I'm bound to California, a place that I know right well. So very well, my own true love. When I return, united we will be.
And then also, Ukulele Death Squad, I think it was, which great name for a band. Yeah, that was fun. And then, yeah, so that was all really fun. And then I guess just uni assignments. I've got 4 more to go, 4 coming up. So, one in physics that I'm mostly done with. Got like 3 questions, 2 on special relativity, 1 on thermal stuff, and that's due not this week but the week after. Then I've got another physics one which is also due the week after because it's a logbook and we're doing the lab on Friday. But it's one way we have to design our own lab and kind of do all the work, and we're mapping like a pendulum. We're like seeing how it relates to a ball on a dish. It's funky, but yeah, so we have to like write all the code, and it was a group project, but I kind of went and wrote all of the code because it wasn't super difficult to write, and it was fun, and I don't know, I'm proud of the code. And it took a while, but it's good practice. Yeah, so then I've got to write up my method and introduction and all those things, like all the things you do before doing the lab, and then I can do the rest after, and I've got to like keep it at a high distinction level, hopefully. And then besides that, 2 more assignments. One is for maths and one is for assignment 1005. For maths, it's just I've kind of just got to finalize things, and technically I'm not fully done with, I haven't answered everything yet, but I've mostly answered everything, and I just have to finalize a few things. So like, yeah, and it's due Wednesday, so I should be doing that. I really need to do that. I'll do that. And then other one is the worst one, the one that makes all of these stressful. It is the 4,000 word literature review that I need to do for science communication which is a lot, just a lot. And yeah, it's just busy. Like, oh, it's so painful. Like, I haven't started on it. It's a group project, but I haven't started writing anything for it. Today, earlier, I was just sorting through different papers that could be useful, and I've done about 10. I want to get 20 in the list because we need 20 papers. So if I can just like get 20 that like look like they'd be good and have them sorted into each different like subsection of the paper or of the review, so then yeah, that'll be good, and you know, help the group and do that, because I don't want to be a burden, but this is a really hard topic and I just don't know what to do. Yeah, but is there anything else? Nope, that's about it. Yeah, I guess I will see you next week. Yeah. Okay, here we are, another week. Another week, another video. Let's see what happened. Struggling to remember. Well, finished my maths assignment, which is good. I have written about 300 of the 4,000 words that I need to for my literature review. After this video, I'm going to go ahead and try and write another page. I'm handwriting it, so a page is about 300 words. So another page and a bit. Try to finish off this section, because if that's done, then I've done one part. My friend is working on part 4. Another friend is working on part 3, and the other friend hasn't responded to the messages. So yeah, but well, if I can get that done and I can write about 600-700 words and finish the section, that is good. I've pulled my weight. I've found a bunch of sources and I pulled my weight. That's good. Tomorrow, Monday, I don't have uni. So I don't have to wake up at 8 AM. Yes, but I do have to still go in for Zoom meeting thing. It's weird. Got a physics assignment. That's basically complete. I just want to go over a few things, and actually one question I haven't done because I'm confused by it. I need to discuss it with my friends. Then, what was it? I don't know. My friend's birthday. That was good. That was really good. Got to see a lot of old high school friends. It's really nice seeing them all again. Met this new guy who was cool. And yeah, I applied for a job, waiting for a response, which is fine. Don't expect it super quickly, but really hope I get this job because it'll be really good. I get to help, like, do STEM education, and I'd love that. Then, what's the other thing? Oh, I saw Funky Town Fish again. It's really good. So, who did I see? So I saw Funky Town Fish. They were first. It was Thursday night. They were great, as always. Then between then and the next band, me and Elena, the lead singer, sung McDonald's at the Pentagon, which that was not on my bingo card this year, but iconic. It was fun. And then next was the Salmon Sisters, and then they were also really good. They were really fun. I had to try and describe folk punk to one of the band members afterwards, which and then finally there was, what was it? they were good as well. Yeah, and then during that Funky Town, they got a message from Dysfunction Junction being like, "Hey, do you want to play Saturday?" It was like, well, so they played Saturday, and they're like, "Oh, you should come to this." And I was like, "Okay, I'll come." If I actually get shit done on the Saturday beforehand, and I did get shit done on the Saturday beforehand, so I was able to go. Yay! I mean, I was able to go anyway, but it was just like more like my own personal like, oh, should I? And yes, and it was great. Funky Town Fish, great as always. Always fun to see live and then also talk to, and then Dysfunction, also awesome as always. Wish there was a bit more moshing. But yeah, the guy who fucked my shoulder at the last not last Thursday, but the Thursday before, is the drummer of Dysfunction, and he's this big tall guy, and I told him after, like, oh yeah, my shoulder still hurts from that, and he was like, oh, sorry. It was fun. Then yeah, what else? Is there anything else? I don't know. I was just on a walk. I've done fuck all today. It's already like 5 p.m. I've done fuck all, which is not good. It's not good, but yeah. A new Doctor Who episode release. So I liked it. Then I saw somebody be like, "Oh, this is the one of the best penultimate episodes in Doctor Who," and I'm like, I don't think that's objectively true, because I think, then later that it's so divisive. Like, I don't like the Doctor Who fandom a lot. I love the show, but I don't like the fandom a lot because they're always at one of two extremes. Either this is so good, and if you don't like it, you're bad, awful, I hate you. Or it's, this thing is awful garbage, I can't believe that sack Russell T Davies. But it's like, okay, you wanted Russell T Davies to come back, and then now that he's back, you're like, you're just never happy. And then the people there, it's like, let people not enjoy things, let people have their opinions, I don't know. Like, I thought it was a good episode, I enjoyed watching it, but there's definitely some issues with it. Like, why didn't they just wish for Omega to come back? Spoilers, by the way. Why'd they have to go through that whole elaborate thing? But also, there was some really nice bits to it. And the CGI, I didn't see what was too off with it, but maybe I'm just bad at seeing things, I don't know. It was fun, though. Yeah. Oh, on Friday, I had a lab for physics, and it was a thing I spent 6 hours doing a thing for, but then this was the actual lab for it. Our results don't make any sense, and I'm confused. Like, they're linear, sorta, ish, maybe, but no, they're not linear. Even when they're linearized, they're not linear. I have to go through it and bring some code for it. That's gonna be a pain to do, as well as the literature review. But there was this guy in my group who's in a metal band. I want to see them live. They haven't played a gig yet, but I will definitely go see them live. I've not heard any of that shit. But yeah, he just bought a new pedal for his bass, and we were talking about it. And he was like, yeah, it's like $380. I'm like, this is why I make pedals, because they're so expensive. And he was like, oh, you make pedals? That's like the most punk rock thing ever. It's like, no. Like, doing something DIY isn't punk. There's a lot of DIY stuff in punk, but something being DIY doesn't automatically make it punk. Something being DIY and like music related doesn't make it punk. Making your own distortion pedal, it's like punk. A lot of punk music uses distortion. Yeah. And you know, making your own distortion pedal, yeah, that's DIY. Doesn't make it punk, you know? Like, I don't know. I really want to get back into making pedals though. Like, I haven't been able to in literally so long because I've been so busy. But over the winter break, I spent like 6 hours recently just researching this because I really want to get back into it. But yeah, I'm gonna just buy some parts, make all the shit I want to make, and just have fun. That'd be so awesome. Making pedals. And yeah, I'd really love to like make pedals and sell them for cheap. You know, they don't have to be the best pedals, you know, like all the crazy effects, but like making some simple distortion pedals or fuzz or just things like that for, you know, people like myself who can't afford pedals, also people who, you know, can't make them, you know, whether they, you know, can't solder or don't know how, or you know, just yeah, it's not that kind of thing. That is my kind of thing, so I can do that, and then, you know, I can make pedals and sell them for cheap, you know, like, I don't know, I'd hope to keep it under $20, but that depends on how much it actually costs to make them, because I don't know how much the case stuff would cost, because you know, I've mostly just done breadboard pedals and then taken them apart. But I'd like to make some like permanent ones. Like most of the parts are fairly cheap, but you know, it does add up. That's the thing. But it's not $380 expensive. You know, that's so much. But I also understand why people, you know, I just want to make cheap shit for people to buy, so that they can have access to things. You know, and that also I'm not making a loss on. You know, because I can't just give away, you know, that, because, you know, I will bleed money because I don't have a source of income. But yeah, but I would love to make a free pedal for Funky Town Fish though, because I'm not sure if their guitarist has a pedal. But yeah, I just want to make them like a pedal and give that to them and be like, hey, here's this. I don't think they're playing another show till July, so yeah, and I'll be away for a bit of July, so I won't see them for a while, so then that gives me the perfect opportunity to make them a pedal. Be like, here is a pedal, call it the Funky Town Fish, or call it like the Fish or Funky Town, I don't know, something that's custom to them, and try and make a sound that I think is them. Yeah, but I want to make a good pedal, not just like a shitty pedal for them, you know. Yeah, because I mean, they're one of my favorite bands. That's so fun. And then yeah, but making pedals and just having that as a little thing, and I can also, I don't know, express myself with the art on the pedals, or I could get my friend to do it, because he would love to do that. Like I haven't asked him, but I know that he would love to do that. But yeah, and then obviously I give him a cut. Obviously, a cut being like probably one of the $2 I'd make off the pedal. But yeah, and also just for myself, just making pedals for myself, you know. But yeah, it's fun. Boop boop. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's much else to say. Got assignments due, and then it's exam revision. I'm looking so forward to exams because it's so much less stressful than during the semester. Maybe in a week I won't be saying that, but next week is emo night. Emo night. I don't have any shows coming up for a little bit. I could go to the Magpie gig tonight, but no, I'm too fucked. Spent too much money on gigs already, and I don't have the money to spend more. But yeah, I don't have any shows coming up, but I do have emo night coming up because I got a free ticket to that, and we'll see how much I drink. I probably won't drink too much because I do have an exam. Oh wait, no, next weekend isn't emo night, it's the weekend after. Well, we'll see how things are. literature review. But yeah, see you guys later. This is a long one. Okay, time for another video. Woohoo! It's winter now. 1st of June, Pride Month. Yay! I really need to start like wearing more layers. Because I'm cold. Let's see, what happened over the last week? I submitted assignments. I got a really nasty integral when adding friction to a thing. Don't do friction, it doesn't exist. I don't know. Felt like not much happened. I mean, I guess because I was busy, but you know. I've got one assignment left that was due today, but it's a group assignment and the rest of my group wanted an extension, so we got an extension. So that just means more stress, to be honest. Next Tuesday is my first exam, so I've got to just study until then. It's just studying for the, you know, that's all it is, just study. Finale of season 2 of Doctor Who aired. Watched it this morning. I didn't like it. Shocker. I feel like Ncuti Gatwa was completely robbed of so much. Like, he only got 2 seasons, and they were really short seasons as well, so he had 18 episodes, then like 2 of those were Dr. Light, so that's like 16 episodes, and it's just like, cool, yeah, thanks. I mean, really, he barely got anything, and it sucks that he didn't even get to face a Dalek or a Cyberman or the Master, but like, I guess not facing the Master was kind of fine. Like, 11 didn't face the Master, and yeah, he got the Rani instead. And okay, I don't like Omega, how they treated that. It's all cold take. I really liked Jodie though. Like, that was probably my favorite Jodie appearance ever. Because I didn't like her era, which is not an uncommon opinion. Thought the writing was not the best, but then I really liked Jodie as the Doctor. I thought it was really good, and I really liked Jodie's such a good actor. Sorry, she's such a good actor. There's a video on YouTube of her performing like Antigone, and it is just like hair standing on edge and hair standing up. It's so good. It's so good. I love that video, and I love her as an actor. And I'm so sad she never got like a big, powerful monologue like that. She definitely deserved it. But seeing her here was like really nice, and it's like she's such a she was a really good Doctor, just with poor writing, and sadly that's the case for 15 as well. So hopefully 16 sometimes better. Also, the regeneration was like 15 regenerated into Billy Piper, and I'm like, can we just have like somebody new, like, why? I don't know. No clue what it could be for. But yeah. Next weekend I get to go to emo night though, which that's gonna be fun. Hopefully. Unless I get too stressed about exams, then I might not go. And then yeah, so I think I'm gonna do this so these videos will go until after exams, and then once exams are done, then I'll edit them all together. I think that's how I'm gonna do it for this second one, and then because there'll be holidays, and that's done, and then I can upload that, and then I get to see my boyfriend who now knows about this stuff. I get to see him when I go up to New South Wales in the holidays. I'm very excited for that. But yeah, I don't really know what else really there is to say. Yeah, I was gonna go down to J-Car today and get some guitar parts. Well, not guitar, some parts for guitar pedals. But they closed a bit earlier than I expected, so I wasn't able to go down. I might tomorrow, or I might not. I'm still gonna study though, and there's also some talks I want to go to. And how did I forget about that? Sorry, I completely forgot about the biggest thing that's happened to me in a while. I'm doing research. I met with my supervisor Friday morning, and it was just so awesome and amazing. If I get a 75% on the assignment that is due soon, then, or 75% higher, because that'll give me a 70% in the unit as my average. But so if I get that, which fingers fucking crossed, because I've already talked to the supervisor and I'm already like locked in for everything else. Well, I need a 70 in all my units, but this is the only one where it's like I may not really get it because but basically, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so what I'm researching is I get to work for LIGO. Like I get to work with LIGO, and that's so cool. Like, wow. But then I have to analyze LIGO data in a new way using a machine learning model. So I have to develop a machine learning model to analyze LIGO data to basically like tell if there's like signal in there. Sort out the signal from the noise for like the more noisy parts where it's too weak. Because right now there is a process, but it takes a long time to analyze only a little bit, whilst this is hopefully going to be a lot faster. And it's a bit of a gamble for if we'll get a paper out of it or not. But if it works, I really hope it does, because that'll be so awesome. Then that's really cool. It's really cool. And I get to write a paper. But yeah, so that's what's been going on with me, and I will see you next week, just before my first exam. I missed a week. Whoops. I missed last week's video. Since then, Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 have released, which, like, oh my gosh, love that, awesome, amazing. I finished chapter 4 last night actually. It was really good, really good. I have to wait for chapter 5, but such a good game. Now I don't really have anything to play. I don't like playing those games. So, but I just kind of have like one less thing to do. I guess just been keeping myself busy. I had my first exam, which went over. Wasn't perfect, but I accidentally wrote west-southeast on there instead of south-southeast though, which was a bit embarrassing. And then I had a really nice first date with somebody. We went to an arcade, and it was really fun. And we have plans to see each other again, which I I'm very happy about. And then, yeah, so since then I've just been studying, not much studying, like, yeah, just studying for, I haven't even started studying for my maths exam in university as well, but this physics one I've got on Wednesday. There's not too much else to say after this week. So I've got my physics exam in 2 days. Then next week on Monday I've got a maths exam, and then the week after that I don't even know. I don't know what it is. I'm not keeping track of days too much. But I'm also going to go up to New South Wales and get to see my boyfriend, polyamory. Yeah, I'll get to see my boyfriend, which I'm really excited for. But of course, long distance. It's not much else to say. It's been pretty uneventful for 2 weeks. Just exam, day, tutorial, and study. Yeah. I've not been able to go to any shows. I don't think there was any that I went to in the last 2 weeks. No, there won't be. Yeah, there was one yesterday that I would have liked to go to. It was Dysfunction Junction and Anglo playing live. And 2 other bands, but I didn't know who they were. But yeah, that wasn't able to go. Just yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, I went to Emo Night. It was alright. Like, it was alright. I don't know. They're very mixed. Like, sometimes they're really good, really fun. Other times they really suck, and I kind of just end up spending too much alcohol. Yeah. I hate it, so drinking is expensive. Maybe I'll just somehow sneak in a bottle of vodka. Yeah. It was a finish night, but could have been better. And I can't just spend too much. Like, it was like, I think $90 total, because it was also the Uber home. So I don't have that money to spend. Money in the hole. It's difficult, but yeah. Don't want to be too complaining. Just cold, tired, and just exhausted from study. So I cannot wait for my exams to be over. And then next semester will be, I mean, it's going to be, I think we'll have more exams, but you know, that'll be fine. I guess I'll see you next week. There'll be one next week, one the week after, maybe one next week. Yeah, I feel like at least one next week, and then I could see myself having one more again, or one the week after that as well. Because that's my holidays, and then I may do just like a separate little one for my holidays. Just like how I'm spending my time. And also, like, maybe I shouldn't just film and recount. I don't know, I hate the, like, I don't want to film outdoors. Apart from, like, going to a show, I'll record, like, 15, 20-second clip, or 10 to 20-second clip of, like, a band. But aside from that, I don't really like filming out and about much because I feel like a dick. You know? And I'm just filming at home. I don't know. I just, I don't know. These are more just like getting my thoughts out. So it's easier if I just talk. And I'm great at talking when it's just random bullshit. Anybody who knows me can confirm that. Most people. But yeah, I guess I'll see you Hello. Haven't been up here in a little bit because it's been a bit cold, but I'm still cold today, but I've also only got one jumper on. Yeah, just, it's been a tiring week. Had my physics exam. That went alright. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. I'll get the distinction, probably. I have my maths exam tomorrow. Could be more prepared, could be less prepared. I'll probably get the distinction. Then, it's I've just been studying, so you know, there isn't too much else to say. I got my thing back today. I got my literature review back today. I did not expect to do as well as I did, 78%. So happy about that. That means I've got the distinction in that class, which means most likely I will have distinctions across all my classes, which means I am doing research next semester, which is so good. And it makes me so happy. And that means after Monday, I can apply officially, because I've been going to the meetings and I've been offered research, and I was like, yeah, you know, all that, but I'm not in the unit, you know, I've got to apply for that unit. So yeah, so I can do that. I'll probably do that after my exam goes to come back there, but I'll start in doing all the stuff towards the research, but I'm also just gonna get myself a fucking break. You know, I've got things lined up for, like, so Monday was there, Tuesday, whatchamacalliting, I got nothing on Tuesday actually. I've got Rovers, but that's just always on, nothing like special. 25th, I've got a date, very excited about that, and so that's what we're gonna say. Then Thursday, got another date, different person, yeah, could be fun. Then 27th, that is Friday. Surprisingly, don't have anything on. If there's something, I also may go to Yaya's on Thursday, who knows. Friday, I don't know, might go out do something, might not, who knows. Saturday, gang show, I got a gang show, cannot wait for gang show. Sunday, Sunday is, I got therapy, and then I am leaving for my trip to the whatchamacallit, New South Wales. That's what it's called. I'm leaving for New South Wales, and I'm very excited about that. So that is on the Sunday. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to record another one of these. I might not. I'll record when I'm up there though. Well, maybe record something. I may just do photos, who knows. But that means this could be the last one of these. Oh yeah, I gotta edit these together. Fun. I finished Deltarune, but I can't remember if I talked about that in the last one or not. It's all a blur. I think I did. It's a really good game. What else do I have? Nothing else, nothing new. Just life. Yeah. There's not really anything to update on. Yeah, really nothing. Just been a slow week. Next week is gonna be good though, hopefully. Yeah, I guess this is probably goodbye for this episode. I don't know, this video. I will see you in the holidays, I guess, which technically start tomorrow after my exam, but and if I don't do anything I'm thinking I'll do a holiday specific video, and then after that, because it's like 5 weeks I have, you know, where it's like, yeah, so holiday specific one, and then back to semester, and hopefully next semester is cool and awesome. yeah, the only bad thing about doing research is it means that I won't be doing differential equations over next sem, so I'll have to do it at a different point. Well, I'll have to do it later, so it means I will not be done with maths this time next year. So, oh no, more math. Well, it's the same amount of math, just spread out over a longer time. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.